Hey, this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com, and did you know that you could cook pork ribs in the air fryer? They are absolutely delicious, and you can use the air fryer oven for this, especially if you have a large pork rib that will not fit properly in the air fryer basket. Along with a delicious marinade, it's fantastic for a quick and easy dinner. As well as this recipe, we have more than 1,000 recipes for you to choose from over at RecipeThis.com, with a common theme of cooked with kitchen gadgets. We have air fryer recipes, instant pot recipes, slow cooker recipes, soup maker recipes, bread machine recipes, and many others. We can't wait to see you over there to check out the rest of our collection. So these are the pork ribs that we're going to be using today. As you can see from the sticker, I managed to get them for a reduced price, and they've been sat in the freezer ever since, waiting for that time to go in the air fryer oven so that we can show you how easy it is to do air fryer pork ribs. So all you need is just one pack of these, because we're going to be using the middle shelf of the air fryer oven, and you don't need to chop them up beforehand, you just put them in as the rack. And then apart from this, the only other thing you need to do is mix your marinade ingredients. So let's get started with them. So I recommend a decent sized bowl, not because your marinade is going to be that big, but just so that you've got enough room to mix everything in. So let's start with some garlic puree. And then you also want some soy sauce. Brown sugar. Just tipped over, it's saying use me now. And then also we use some poultry seasoning. Chinese 5 spice, which is fantastic for whenever you're doing your spare ribs. And then never forget the honey, because honey makes pork ribs taste absolutely delicious. Just give it a good squirt. And then of course, don't forget the barbecue sauce. This is a new one we've just bought today, so it's still got the label on. And then give that a good dollop. And then that's your main ingredients in. I recommend a little bit of salt as well. And then it's ready for everything to be mixed. I recommend scraping down the edges in case you've lost any there. Then give it a quick taste test. That's lovely. And then adjust if you want to. If it feels too watery from the soy sauce, then add in a little bit more honey and barbecue sauce. And then if it's not sweet enough, add a little bit more brown sugar. Just mix and match until you're kind of happy with it. Or you may prefer just a traditional barbecue sauce that you can just cover over the ribs instead. So open your air fryer oven and then rest your shelf on it, because this is where we're going to marinate it, and this is the shelf that your ribs is going to go on in the air fryer. So open up your ribs. Remove any packaging. So as you can see, it's going to be a perfect fit for the air fryer oven. Then grab lots of your sauce. Don't be shy. Give it a good layer. And then same again. Until you've run out of your marinade. Though you can save some if you want for brushing on top of your ribs when they're done, or you could make some extra for that. It's your ribs, it's totally up to you how you want them. And then when you've done that, they're ready to go in the air fryer oven. beeped. So Dominic's now going to get the ribs out for us and we're going to take a look. I mean, wow, don't they look absolutely fantastic? You know, it's the simple stuff that we love about the air fryer, and there's nothing more simple than grabbing some ribs and air frying them with your favourite marinade on. When we did this recipe, these were bigger than the ones that we have on Recipe This, so we increased the time by 20 minutes, but you know, either way, just start them off in your air fryer, see how they're doing, and then add extra time if they need it. So let's see how well they chop, shall we? Dominic's the expert at this. Because, can you believe it? He used to chop meat for a living. So he knows what he's doing. I think he knows what he's doing anyway. You know what you're doing, Dominic?
I hope so.
Wow. Kyle will be saying, I want that one. You know what teenagers are like when there's meat about. And there's another one. That's mine. I'll say my favourite type of ribs are ones cooked in the slow cooker, so I don't actually eat these kind very often, but they are nice. It depends how you like your ribs. If you like your ribs like they've been cooked on the barbecue, then the air fryer is the way to go. But if you want them full to the bone, then I would recommend you check out our slow cooker spare ribs recipe on Recipe This instead. And wow, they look fantastic. And I can't wait for this to tuck in. So look at those. Don't they look brilliant? I'm sure we're all going to enjoy some of those. So after we sliced and diced, this is Dominic's sharing platter that he did of the ribs. So as you can see, they've still got the lovely glaze on them and they're perfect for having at dinner time, and I would recommend serving them with our air fried potato wedges. It's just fantastic for a quick dinner, and you can think of it as something to munch on while you're having a Netflix marathon, or just as something easy for dinner. So if you've not done ribs yet in the air fryer, then follow this video and try them yourself at home. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the Recipe This family. You can find us on Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest. We also have a weekly newsletter at recipethis.com/newsletter, where we share with you our latest kitchen gadget recipes, what we're cooking in the Milner kitchen, and so much more. As well as this, we recommend that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then whenever we have a new video, you will be the first to know. And if you want to know about all our future videos, then I recommend you hit the bell for instant notifications. But even better, we now have a podcast. It's called Magic with Gadgets. Simply search Magic with Gadgets on your favourite podcast player and you'll find us there.